Hey, what's up everybody? This is Superbrick501 and today I want to go over one of the most consistent gold farms in Dragonflight right now. Now this is going to be located in the Azure span, and this isn't a hyper spawning farm spot. So primarily how you're going to go about farming this is you're going to go to the different more populated areas in this general spot, pull all the enemies in that area, then go to the next one. This place is kind of set up into a bunch of different camps. So you pretty much just go camp to camp, clear everything out, then rotate through them all again. And this is obviously going to be much quicker as a group, but I don't think there's really a way for 2 groups of 4 to make this much more efficient. So generally I would say just get 1 group of 5 and all of you just go camp to camp together. You can also do this solo. You may need to be a little bit more geared if you want to pull more enemies, but I was solo doing this on a decently geared Shadow Priest and it was still pretty efficient. Obviously not near as good as having a group of 5, but still an effective solo farm as well. Now the main thing you're going to be farming from this spot is called Tuskarr Jerky. And this can drop from any of these enemies, and it's not super rare. I was able to get around 125 of these in an hour of farming. Now these are currently still going for around 500 gold on my region. Now keep in mind, the prices in Dragonflight have been fluctuating up and down quite a bit. So make sure to go and check your region's auction house and check the prices of Tuskarr Jerky before you do this. It may have dropped a lot and may not be worth it for you anymore, or it potentially could have gone up with more people learning about this farm and learning about what these are actually used for. And the reason these are selling so much and selling for so high still is because there are multiple mounts in Dragonflight that require you turn in a bunch of random resources, and one of the mounts requires 20 Tuskarr Jerky as well as a few other different resources. And like I mentioned, I was able to get around 125 of these jerky in an hour. I think it was actually 126 in my first run. So if you're selling those at 500 gold, you're getting over 62,000 gold in an hour just from the jerky. Now, like I mentioned, check your auction house before you do this. It could be a lot less, could potentially be more. And also, if you have a more effective, more geared group, you're going to be able to get more jerky than I was able to get in that hour. The group that number comes from wasn't the most efficient, so you should be able to get a bit more than that. And then you're going to be getting a bunch of other resources and gold. So just from looting gold off enemies and selling all the grays, you'll probably get yourself a couple thousand gold in an hour, which isn't a lot, but does add up over time. And then you'll be getting greens, cloth, and you can also get some potential rare recipes and stuff like that. And also, if you're a tailor and an enchanter with the correct specializations, you can earn a lot more gold from doing this. Like you can earn more gold from killing pretty much any enemies in this expansion. For instance, if you're an enchanter going into the mystic specialization, you can just get epic mystic items which are used for disenchanting. And I actually got one of those during this farm. I disenchanted it into 4 of the epic chanting materials, and those are still selling for like 5,000 gold a piece on my server, and that was just one single drop. So depending on your luck and if you have the correct specializations on these 2 professions, you could potentially double your gold. But that's only if you have a specific character with those specific professions and specializations. But I would definitely recommend, if you're doing a lot of AoE farming, to get a character like that, because the amount of extra gold you can get from farming like that is pretty high. But that's pretty much all I want to go over for this farm. You just go to this area, go camp to camp, killing everything, farm yourself up a bunch of Tuskarr Jerky, and go sell it. You'll sell it very, very quickly, as it is a region-wide resource. But that's all I want to go over, so subscribe if you want to see more World of Warcraft or other MMO videos. Leave a like if you liked the video. Leave a comment down below what you guys think about this farm spot, and thanks for watching.